All right, we're on the playtest server. We're going to in the war practice mode, and we're going to be playing with a limited X-Men team, which includes Rogue and Sunfire and so on and so on. And we're just going to give my thoughts. Of course, they are a Cosmic Crucible team, and that's where they truly are going to shine. But we don't have a way of testing that. So I'm going to set them up right here. We're going to go into battle against all of these teams. I'm just going to kind of explain how they fit in the context of war and outside of Cosmic Crucible. I believe they're going to be bonkers inside of Cosmic Crucible, of course. And I'm actually overall very impressed with Rogue. I like it set up like this. I have a hard time keeping Dazzler and Sunfire alive. They seem to just die a lot. And so we're going to go into battle and do this. The team has a lot of control. Like 3 of the members have ability block. So Gambit has ability block, Dazzler has an ability block, Rogue has got ability block, Dazzler's got a blind mechanic, and Rogue has got a stun mechanic. Now, here's something interesting. Normally Rogue goes first, but Dazzler's going to go here because of all the negative effects that were placed out there. She gets turn meter when they get negative effects. So, like, if there were a ton of blinds out right here, I could cleanse. I actually don't need to cleanse right now, so I'm not going to even bother. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in right here, and this will put a barrier on the team and a blind on the opponent. So we're just kind of going defensive right here. Okay, here we go. All right, so I'm just going to, this will do like ability block and trauma and a bunch of negative effects here. So we're just going to do that. And then she will taunt right there. So fantastic. Now, Gambit just pinged away Merc Right Guard. Fantastic. He's gone. He's done with. Look at that. So overall, I'm pretty impressed with Gambit. Now, this is a stun and then an AoE. Let's see if we get the stun. All right. We didn't get the stun. And then Sunfire feels like Human Torch 2.0. I mean, that's just how I describe it. All right. So this does I have 2 choices here. I could do defense up and taunt or do quite a bit of damage right here if they have positive effects. So he has 3 positive effects. We're going to do that. And they're gone. All right, so not a problem. We're going to go and just do the rest of the matches, and some of them are really impressive. There's 2 matches that really impressed me, and we're also going to play against the brand new Asgardian team. So we're going to do that here in a bit. All right, they do not work against Heroes for Hire. Heroes for Hire really, the only way to beat them is a combination of trauma and heal block. Doesn't work. Let's go against Wakandans. And we'll see how that goes. Again, I like putting Gambit in the middle because he's on evade quite a bit. And then next to Dazzler, keep the taunters on the left and the squishies on the right. I just have a hard time keeping Dazzler and Sunfire alive. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to focus on probably Black Panther from the gate. Rogue, they're going to take a bunch of turns, and the thing is that Gambit's going to ping them. So you see how he's pinging Killmonger? Yeah, they're taking a bunch of turns, but Gambit's pinging them. So that's fantastic. Take the pings. All right, we might lose Dazzler before she even takes a turn, which is unfortunate. All right, so why don't we just go after Killmonger, get rid of him as quickly as we can. All right, we'll just let him sit there. And then I'm going to try to put in an ability block on, let's see, Black Panther. There you go. It landed. All right. And then why don't we put a stun on Okoye? All right. It did not land, even though we have Skirmisher on Rogue. All right. We're going to now AoE right here. We're going to focus on Black Panther. And then right here, I have 2 choices of taunting and putting up defense up or bursting. I'm going to taunt right here because I'm worried about losing Dazzler over there. Might lose her. She did bleed out. All right. Maybe I should have cleansed when I had a chance. All right. Let's just go through this. And it looks like Gambit is doing most of the work. Look at that. He's pinging away at Okoye. In fact, I'm going to take out Okoye. There we go. Still need to go after. All right, so this will give them himself turn meter and offense up to the team, and then he gets to AoE again. There we go. All right, let's keep going. Uh-oh. All right, we got counterattacks. He's done with. All right, so this match is over. All right, so we can clear through Wakandans. All right, let's keep going through, and we're going to go through a bunch of these matches, and just so you get an idea of how the team looks inside of War. And we're going to skip over the matches that I know that I couldn't get anywhere with, and just like, it was like, oh my God, it was a mess. Like Heroes for Hire, there's no point in doing that. It just was a mess. Now, next one is going... Excuse me, got a cold. Going to be Young Avengers. This is actually a pretty tricky match. The thing about, like I said, the team has a ton of ability blocks. So typically we can kind of control them to a certain extent and have, keep, Rogue is so good. I mean, with ability block, with her special and puts up trauma and all the negative effects. We're gonna focus on Squirrel Girl initially. All right. With Rogue. All right. Now Dazzler is getting Turn Meter for all the negative effects, right? All right. Well, so Dazzler sometimes will go before Rogue. All right. Let's do this. Let's just go after that. There we got. Heal block, trauma, all that good stuff. I want to clear this stuff off right here. And maybe we'll get an ability block. But I believe that they're going to have, evasion. So they just dodge. That's bad. All right, Rogue. What I need is some healing here. What do I want to do? I'm going to try to put ability block over here on Kate. Let's see if I can get that to stick. Yep, we did. All right, so Gambit is going to ping Kate down. All right. And then there's a stun right here and an AoE. All right. So if I can get through. Okay, then we get AoE right here. Please blow her up. Blow up. All right. Didn't quite work out that way. Let's see if we can burst down Kate. So this is going to hit a bunch of times. See if we can get through that death proof. Yeah. All right. That's cool. All right, we lost Dazzler. Like I said, I had a hard time keeping Dazzler alive. All right, why don't we get through Squirrel Girl while she still has trauma and all that yuckiness that she got from Rogue turn 1. All right, I'm just going to do a basic here and ping twice. All right, and I believe we've got it now. So this will give himself Turn Meter, counterattack to the team, and then immediately... be able to AoE again. I'm going to do Echo because I don't want her to ping. And this will put defense up and taunt on the rest of the team. Fantastic. And then over here, it doesn't really matter what we do, but we got the Gambit AoE, which is actually pretty impactful when it does go off. Because he typically has offense up from Sunfire. All right, so we were able to get through Young Avengers. Let's keep going down the list. We're just kind of working backwards. So we were able to defeat that Infinity Watch. Now, this is a matchup I did not expect. As you know, Infinity Watch is pretty strong. Don't typically see Infinity Watch on defense too often, but sometimes you do. You never know. All right, let's load it up. And we're going to focus on Nebula and taking out Nebula quickly. Also, too, in this patch, they added... the new little yellow heart thing that shows the revive, which I think is fantastic. So you can see how many times you've killed them if they still have a revive mechanic. But we're going to focus on Nebula first. All right, let's see here. Dazzler's going to go. I'm going to clear those heal blocks so that they don't stay there. If I wanted to, I could have blinded. Blinding of Nebula might have been a good choice right here. But this is just also going to just really... slow her down with ability block and all that good stuff, all that negative effects. And then she'll die and it'll fall off. I understand. All right, Gambit. I'm going to save. Let's see here. Let's see. They've got immunity. Let's see. Gambit. So the whole team has immunity. So I'm just going to do a basic attack here. When he has charge, he has ability block. But we're just going to do a basic attack, which will be a double tap. There you go. All right, AoE. Fantastic. And then, oh boy, I think I want to just see if I can burst through here. He gets more damage for positive effects, and he attacks 5 times. So then maybe I can get through the death proof. Almost. It looks like I needed 2 more taps. All right. All right. This is a stun. Actually, I'm going to stun Gamora right now. And I believe Gambit... There you go, because there's an AoE on that attack also. So we stun Gamora, and we've blown up Nebula. So now I can focus on, let's say, Phyla or Moondragon. I'm going to focus on Phyla, because that's like a large source of their healing. All right. All right, this will give offense up, counterattack, and turn meter to himself. All right, and then we AoE. All right, so this will taunt defense up. We need the defense ups right now. All right, there we go. She's gone. All right, let's see. Now we're going to go for Moondragon. This will put blind out there and barrier on my team. Okay. There we go. And then I'm just going to double tap right here. Don't really need it. You know what? Actually, what's ability block? Adam Warlock. Just so much control, right? Oof, maybe I should have went after Moondragon there. Well, she's gone. All right, we're going to focus on... It doesn't really matter what we do now. Might as well just not let it... we're just going to put it on autoplay and just let it go through. We've got to kill Gamora twice, Adam Warlock twice because of the revive mechanics. Now, this is the team... This particular matchup surprised me the most. So I found it quite impressive that they could take out Infinity Watch. Now, this is... All these teams are balanced on the test server, at least the counts that I'm playing on. So they think they're all like 4 reds, 7 yellows, and all of their T4s and level 85. I have to go back and look, but the point is that my opposing opponent basically has a similar stats, so they're all balanced at the same star level. So these are they pretty much punch across is what I'm talking about. Okay, let's go to the next matchup and see how this works. And the next matchup we've got is Weapon X. It does not defeat Weapon X. Weapon X is just too fast and just does a lot of really horrible things. All right, let's go up against the new Madeline Pryor team right here. And this is an interesting matchup. I did play this once before. It went okay. Well, I'll show you how it plays out. It's okay, but Weapon X match does not work at all. So we're going to go up against this team right here and just test this out and see how it goes. Now, Strife is going to be there, and boy, we're just going to have to go up against Strife. And they have a ton of sustain. So I felt like this is kind of a dicey matchup, but I'll show you how it plays out. Strife is taunting right there. Rogue actually has some pretty good anti-barrier mechanics right there. So that'll put Disrupted Seed, but none of this stuff landed. Oh my God. Nothing landed. Okay. So I'm going to cleanse right here to get the taunt, to get the stun off of him. And do a little dance. All right. Yeah, all right. We got the taunt removed. All right. So we got exploded. This is a problem, is that Mr. Sinister clones Rogue, and she was very much kit based, you know, with the ability blocks and the stun. So this is an AoE and a stun. Again, not a lot of its landing is because he's getting the bonus resistance from Mystique when he's got charge. All right, AoE. So I guess that makes sense that it didn't stick. All right. Do I need the taunt? I don't need the taunt right now. I mean, and the defense up. He's got immunity. Let's just, I guess we'll just burst him down or try to burst him down a little bit. I don't feel like that's very much damage though. I mean, I think it hits a lot more times than Crucible, and also it gets through Death Proof, you know, because you're pinging them so many times. All right, this is barrier. The blind won't stick because of the immunity, but at least I'll get the barrier up, which I could use right now. All right, here we go. So the last time I fought here, I did win, but like I said, I remember when I was playing it, it's like, oh, it felt kind of dicey, and you can see that here that it is kind of dicey. What I really need right now is Dazzler to heal or to cleanse. Ability block, no, that won't be a block. Okay, we're just gonna double tap. Actually, probably right there in the middle would have been better because it would have hit at least all 3 targets. All right, so we're in trouble land here. We're in trouble land. All right. All right, Mr. Sinister is gone. All right, so this will give counterattack and offense up to my team, and then he gets a turn meter so that I can immediately AoE. All right, fantastic. I think you could do Raider or Striker there. I tried it with Striker, and I do think that is good. I recently just switched him back to Raider, and so we'll see. I'm not really sure which one I'm going to do. I think on my personal account, I'm going to go Raider on him. Big AoE from Gambit. Let's go. Okay. Finally got through Strife. All right, we got to get through the Rogue. I don't know how I feel about that music. All right, let's see. I've got 3 choices here. Let's see if I can get through Mystique. Yeah, we did. I was worried about... Okay, so now we've got Emma and Madeline left. All right, let's go after Madeline because she does not have disrupt immunity, rather. Oh, that'll clear. That's a cleanse right there. All right. It doesn't cleanse everything, though. Kind of, I wish it did. Anyways, it's all right. So I think we're going to get the W here, which is not, like I said, I actually, when I was fighting this right now, I didn't think we were going to win, basically, based on the way it went early in the match with Strife. Yeah, it seems kind of dicey. Anyways, it just seems kind of dicey. But anyways, we got through it. So that's fantastic. All right, we're going to go to the next match after we're going to run this out. We're actually might, we were running a little bit low on the clock. We're at, you got like 50, less than a minute left. So, Emma can be pretty chunky over there and she has a way of healing herself on her passive. So we got through it. All right. Next matchup. All right. So we're going to get to the interesting ones here. So we're not going to do the mirror match. But this is the matchup I think is the most interesting, is the new Asgardians on defense. And we're going to do that match right there. And I've lost this matchup and I won this matchup. And so I'm not entirely sure how this is going to play out. The last time that I won, I targeted Mighty Thor, Jane Foster first. The one that I lost, I focused on Thor first. So it seems to me that, they've got that when they die, they get all the teammate comes back pretty strong. So by doing this, what's going to happen is I'm going to be able to ping her down, and then Gambit's going to ping her down throughout the rest of the match. And we're going to be stuck behind a Sif taunt. So whoever we target right there with Rogue, who goes first, kind of determines how the match goes. Now, this right here will double tap one, and then it'll ping Mighty Thor. And then you see every time they take a turn, Gambit's going to be pinging Jane Foster. So you take a look at that, pinging her. So she's, look at that, and then she'll probably die. So she's dead. So we went from so that's good. All right, so this is AoE, and they have immunity. So this is kind of a waste to do this. So I'm gonna save that, because they have immunity right now. And the idea now is I need to get through. Also, that's kind of a waste. I guess I could. Let's do it for the barrier, though. We're gonna do the special just to get the barrier up. All right, there we go. And then we're gonna do AoE. All right. All right, and then let's see. We've got. So I'm looking for the defense up. We got the defense up, so I'm just gonna do the ping. It just feels like it's tappy, 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 tappy. All right, and then we still got immunity, so I'm gonna save that. This is gonna be a long matchup. I feel like. All right, there we got the stun. Dazzler took the stun, which is kind of unfortunate. The last time I played this match, right now, Gambit was actually pinging Thor. All right, we need to get the defense up, so we're going to do the special. All right, maybe that's why we were targeting Thor right there, because that puts the taunt. Okay, we're going to go after Thor as much as we can. Maybe that was the reason why Phantom X was able to put a taunt on Thor. Let's see. Let's see if Gambit is not pinging Thor. All right, let's do this to clear the stun off of Phantom X. That also puts slow on the other team. All right, counterattack, offense up, AoE. All right. Oh, I think we're gonna time out here. Let's do it. Oh boy. Yeah, there. See, as soon as somebody dies, they all go back to like max. Look at that. They all just revive. All right. Yeah, the turn order on this is weird. All right, we're gonna put this on autoplay, and I'm gonna focus down on Thor. I'm worried about it timing out because every time they die, they basically, you know, get all their stuff back. I don't know if there's a better way of doing this. I don't really 1000% understand the full mechanics of the Asgardian team. I do think it's going to be a tricky team on defense, but I also think it's going to be too tappable. So in some ways, it's not going to be like super horrible. Like you're going to be able to two tap it if you have to, because like it's not like they're like Heroes for Hire where they just take a million turns and then you get nowhere on the match. At least here, I feels like you're moving forward and making progress on the match. You're taking out at least a character, and so if you have to two tap that, it won't be a problem. I actually feel like this is kind of a good way of setting up the team. I mean, if as far as a defensive team, it's not going to be, you know, extremely problematic like the Heroes for Hire. All right, so we got the W there, which is kind of good news, right? We can counter it. And then lastly, I just want to say it does not do anything to Darkhold. In fact, I am going to play the match. I'm going to just show you how much stronger Darkhold is overall. Also, I highly recommend in War, rather than just putting a full Darkhold team right here with Scarlet Witch, putting either Red Guardian or Drax, because it kind of negates the one-tap Weapon X combo. So I think it's an excellent idea to two Drax. Now, we're not going to win this, but I just want to show you the difference between the power levels, like how much stronger the Darkhold team is compared to this. This team is nothing like Darkhold. It is not as good as Darkhold. It is definitely a step down from Darkhold, in my opinion. And you know, this is boosted. You know, the patch notes show that they boosted a lot of the stats on this team. Boy, how embarrassing would it have been if it wasn't boosted? So, okay, we're gonna have to kind of just get through Drax here. All right, we're ability blocked. All right, Drax is gone, and now I don't feel like it matters. We're gonna get stuck behind a Wong taunt here shortly, and this match will be over. Yeah, Darkhold is just miles better than this Unlimited Axeman, in my opinion. It's not even close, frankly. It just is not. All right, here we go. Why don't we do? This is not going to work. He's got disrupted. All right. Hey, look at that. Barely doing any damage to him. Barely doing any damage. The team is just getting absolutely destroyed by Darkhold. So, of course, this is Arena, right? Not Arena. This is Alliance War. I really want to see how they play in Cosmic Crucible, because they are going to be the superstars across the Crucible for sure. But like, I want to see how they, you know, how this team does on offense in Cosmic Crucible versus Darkhold, because Darkhold is just super strong one way or another. Because there's a lot of things in their kits that make them a lot better. For example, Gambit's passive, just in Crucible, fill speed bar for 20% for this character anytime another, you know, an enemy takes a turn. So he's just going to be like 9,000 times faster. And there's a bunch of other bonuses that are specific to Crucible for sure. All right, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming.